Previously on Kerbal Space Program Live.
We are at 203 meters per second and increasing. Our next set of liquid fuel tanks will be ready to detach soon. There they go. And they didn't hit anything. Yay! So we are down to our main engine and our last two liquid fuel engines. We are at 11,000 meters, so we can start our gravity turn to the east. Here we go. Let's not do it too quickly. Oh, there go those. Off they go. So we are down to our last tank. Or last tank. We're down to our main rocket. All those tanks are still full because the other fuel tanks have been feeding into them. Let's rotate round. There we go. Let's just adjust our heading slightly. Lovely. There we go. So we're up at 30,000 meters already. Seeing the stars appear in the background there. You can see our satellites there doing their job. Our apoapsis is at 50,000 meters. We're going to want that up to about 85,000 meters before we cut our engines. What I think I will do though is I will reduce our engines down because we don't need all that energy just yet. Then we will come down to our prograde marker. Go so that we slow this ascent down a bit, saving us a bit of fuel. Just coming up on 70,000 meters, so our apoapsis will be outside the atmosphere in a moment. Let's keep in line with our prograde marker there. Here it goes, 72,000, 73,000. 75, so we can come down even lower now. We ourselves are at 60,000 meters. We're not quite out of the atmosphere yet, but I imagine our apoapsis is now, coming up to 81,000 meters. So we are doing okay. We're just coming up to 70,000 meters, which will put us outside the atmosphere. Listen for the music change. And there is no music. Where's the music gone? That was a bit of an anticlimax, wasn't it? Oh, there it is. I can hear it just about in the background. Right, so our apoapsis is now at 90,000 meters, and you can see we are already most of the way round to getting an orbit sorted. So, oops, didn't mean to do that. Let's go back to the map. Let's get a maneuver set up to circularise this orbit out. So 89 and 139, that's a bit much. 104, 89 and 104, that's fine. And that requires 20 seconds of burn. Oh dear, this thing is flying like a brick. Let's turn our RCS on. That's a bit better. Okay, we are lined up with our target. We have, right, we are T minus 50 seconds. We need to burn at T minus 10 seconds. So I won't worry about speeding up time because we'll probably miss it. Everything's going smoothly so far. Oops, I did speed up time, didn't mean to do that. We don't have a huge amount of fuel left, but we certainly have enough to get us into orbit. Hopefully we have enough to get us most of the way to Minmus. We are ready to burn now in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. 0. Went a little bit early there, but here we go. Watch our fuel. Fuel's looking okay. This is definitely a more economical engine than the three-way engine that we were using before. Losing the target there. Come back. And cut. How do we do? How do we do? Periapsis at 89,206. Apoapsis at 108. Very good. Lovely. Now, we went to the moon. We're not going to the moon. We are heading to Minmus. So let's set Minmus as our target. And we now need to start setting up a maneuver. Now, first things we will need to do is change our inclination. Whoops. Add maneuver. Change our inclination. Not that way. This way. Okay. Yeah, so that's what we're going to want. That will put us in line with the right orbit. And then we can set up another maneuver to get us out to Minmus. So that is 8 minutes and 16 seconds away with a 9-second burn. Let's get us lined up. And I think it will probably be this way. And I think I'm probably wrong. So let's just spin round. There it is. Yep, I went exactly the wrong way. Stop! Too far. Okay, we're lined up with our target node. We're now 7 minutes away from our burn point, so we shall speed up time to get us around there. Okay, so we're just coming up on our maneuver node now. We need a 9-second burn, which means we need to be burning at T-minus 4.5 seconds. And we are at T-minus 25, so we're 20 seconds away roughly. Let's watch our ship while we do this, shall we? Where is it? There it is. Woo! Ooh, facing in a funny direction there. Let's get our lights on. No, that wasn't what I wanted. There's our lights. Lovely. That's a really weird camera angle. Oh, we need to burn. Nearly missed that then. Ah, we're not going to. Okay, well we are going at a minus 0.2 degree inclination in that case. Right, we don't need our lights on anymore, so let's turn those off. We don't need our RCS for the moment. We don't need our SAS for the moment. Let's conserve everything. So now we need to plan our trip to Minmus. I'm thinking it's looking like we're going to need to do it around here somewhere. So let's head out there. Oh, that was pretty close. In fact, that was extremely close. There is a very brief encounter with Minmus. Let's see if we can make that a bit less brief. does that give us? 147 kilometres. Yep, that's what we're going for. I know it's a bit of a weird angle still. Let's just see if we can improve that very slightly. 386. No, that's because of our slightly strange inclination compared to Minmus. We're just hitting one of the poles instead, but we can correct that. We're going to be landing, so we can correct that when we take off again. So there we go, and that is only, according to this, a 5-second burn, which we will be doing in just under 3 minutes. A 5-second burn. This engine really is good for this kind of mission, isn't it? At this rate, we're going to be leaving fuel orbiting around Minmus. So let's get ourselves lined up with that target node, shall we? Let's get our RCS on. Okay. Right, we are lined up with our target node. We are going to speed up a little bit. And then start our burn to Minmus. Yeah, it is rather tense, isn't it? I'll let you guys off for being quiet because this is a tense moment. 5-second burn, which means we need to burn at T-minus 2.5/3 seconds. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Burn. That is much more than 5 seconds of burn. I thought it would be. It wants 23 seconds of burn. Okay, well let's hope that doesn't affect our approach too much. We should have the fuel. Oh no, we haven't got the fuel! We're going to run out of fuel! There it goes! Gonna have to use that engine. Oh dear. Don't like doing that. We might be stranding Bob on Minmus. I'm going to turn the RCS off in that case because we're probably going to need that RCS fuel to get us home again like we did last time. Come on, come on, come on, come on. We can do this, we can do this. Fortunately, these engines are pretty economical, so this fuel lasts ages. But it's now saying we've got 1 minute and 4 seconds of burn left. Well, oh, we overshot very, very slightly. So let's spin round. Let's reverse thrust very slightly. Okay, there we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. Right. Get rid of that. Okay, so we have... Where is the periapsis now then? Oh dear, 1.9 million metres. Can we bring that down? Look at that, 110 kilometres. Oh, North Pole. Don't want to look at the North Pole. So, we are going to get an encounter with Minmus with a periapsis of 110 kilometres. 111, 112. Okay, there or thereabouts. Wow, that was tense. If we leave it as it is, we do have a free, well, an almost free return. We won't actually enter orbit. We won't enter the atmosphere on a return, but if we do need to abort, we can abort. We have got the fuel to abort. But once we get to Minmus and we put ourselves in orbit, I fear that will be us committed. So How long's the journey to Minmus? 2 days, 8 hours and 53 minutes. So I'll just leave you there to watch that, shall I? No? Getting bored yet? Okay, let's speed up time then. And here we come for our Minmus encounter. Let's slow time back down. Oh, I think I slowed it down a bit early. Yeah, there's still 1 hour and 29 minutes. Let's speed time back up a little bit. There we go. We are going to be flying past Minmus. There is Minmus over there. The sun's in the way, so we can't exactly look at it at the moment. But there we go. There is Minmus. Let's see how Bob's doing. Oh, he really doesn't look happy. He really doesn't like the fact that we're going to Minmus. Yeah, we can't see Minmus because we are directly in line with the sun. However, we are on a high over Minmus trajectory, so we can probably start doing some science. Let's observe this mystery goo and see what we get. We have mystery goo observation while in space high over Minmus. If we recover it, it's worth 40 science. That's not too bad, not too shabby, so we will keep that data. Incidentally, what was that if we transmitted it? 12 science. Well, we'll keep it for now and we'll see how we go. Bob, how about giving us a crew report? Looking at the surface of Minmus reminds you of a favourite childhood dessert. You are tempted to taste the surface. That is our crew report while in space high over Minmus. That is worth 20 science and we get 100% of that if we transmit that. So we are going to set up our connection with mission control. If we activate it now, do we have a direct connection with mission control? We do, look at that. That's quite convenient. So let's transmit that. That doesn't happen very often actually. When you're this far out, you generally have to bounce it off one of the satellites. But there we go. We currently have a direct connection. So we'll take advantage of that. We'll get Bob out on an EVA here. Oh, and he's floating off. There we go. Right. EVA report. While in space high over Minmus, you recorded your observations about the situation. 32 science if we can recover that, and 100% of that if we transmit it. So we will keep that. We will actually, while we're out on EVA, let's see if we can pick up the mystery goo. We can collect that data, remove it, and wander back up to the lander can and board. Then review the stored data. We're keeping that one and we're going to transmit that one. Our power is good. Our solar panels are doing their job even though we've only got the 4 bottom ones facing the sun at the moment. So that is some science points that we have recovered. What else can we do? Temperature I don't think we'll be able to do at this point. Where's our thermometer? Where did I put it? It's attached to something somewhere. Tell you what, let's put our lights on. That'll help. Are we still maintaining power? We are maintaining power, good. So we can have all our lights on. There it is. There's our thermometer. Toggle the display. Minus 201.6 degrees. We can't log the temperature right now. So we got a mystery goo. Let's see how much the materials bay is worth. Ooh. The high radiation environment caused a few of the samples to glow. It looks like it would be fun to paint the rocket with this. That's worth 100 science if we can recover that. I think that's worth keeping, and we'll do another one of those when we are on the surface, because that'll probably be worth a fair few points as well. But at least this way, if we do have to abort, we will have lots of nice science points that we can take home with us. So at this stage I think we've done all the science we can do right here. Let's turn off our dish. Doink. And let's approach Minmus. There is Minmus. The mint green moon of Kerbin. Let's get a manoeuvre sorted to get us into an orbit. 92 and 115, that's good, I like that. Oh, 46 seconds of burn with our engine at the moment. We're almost on target already, which is good, so let's get that lined up. Okay. 46 seconds of burn. We're 11 minutes and 25 seconds away. I don't think we're near enough for the next layer of science. Space high over Minmus. No, so we reset that one. I think we have to be quite a lot nearer to get that one. So let's speed up time a little bit until we are roughly at T minus 23 seconds, ready for our next burn. Okay. We are getting ready for a burn in 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Burn. There we go, we are burning. Our orbit is adjusting, coming in to orbit around Minmus at this slightly odd angle, but that's not the end of the world. Let's see how we're doing here. Yeah, doing well. How close are we now? Here, Minmus. Where's it? Oh, there it is. There we go. And just losing our target node very slightly. Ready to cut off now. That wasn't too bad. Apoapsis of 115, periapsis of 101. So that's pretty good. Now, we need to start deciding where we are going to land.